For my learning objective, I decided to be familiar with some of the theoretical theories on human development. The three I chose was psychoanalytic, psychosocial, and maturational theory. So for psychoanalytic theory, it's basically the influence on the unconscious mind on behaviors and emotions, and there's three zones. The three zones is id, ego, and superego. And an example I could give is for id is someone who wants instant gratification or pleasure from others. Superego is someone who is following the rules of society, has that morality, so someone who just kind of wants to be strict. And then you have ego, which is kind of a struggling balance between the two of id and superego. And then you have psychosocial theory by Erik Erikson, and that is basically there's 8 stages throughout the human life cycle that emphasizes factors on the environment is not heredity. So an example I could give is there are 8 stages, but the first stage I would describe is trust versus mistrust, and that's in infants, in the infant stage. So an example I could give is that for trust, to build a trust between a caregiver and an infant, the infant has basic needs, and if that caregiver, mother, father, or whoever is able to meet those basic needs of the infant, then there's going to be a trust between them. For mistrust, when the infant has basic needs and that caregiver, mother, father, whoever does not meet that basic needs of the infant, then there's going to be a mistrust between them. And then you have maturational theory, which emphasizes the maturation on the nervous system, which is like a principal factor on physical and motor aspects of the human behaviors. An example I could give is that there's technically like 2 stages. You have the nodal and the out of focus stage. So the nodal stage is someone who has like a high mastery degree of mastering a certain situation, and then they basically also have their balance with their behaviors. And then you have someone who is out of focus stage, and that is someone who is basically the opposite of nodal stage. Is someone that has a low degree of mastering in a situation, and someone who is also unbalanced with their behaviors.